we are just days away from WrestleMania, and one tidbit that I really enjoyed this week was finding out that much like AJ Styles attempted to get The Undertaker to have a match with him, he also been trying to have a match with Triple H. Triple H, of course, has said that he doesn't have time to get in ring shape to have a match, but he has heard what AJ Styles has said, and he has been having phone calls with Ric Flair, where Ric's saying to him, you need to have a last match. You need to make sure you have a last match. You can't just leave it where it is. And this is the thing, when we look at last matches, wrestlers never really retire. Ask Terry Funk, ask Mick Foley. Everybody comes out of retirement. The Undertaker, when he left his stuff in the ring, should have been his retirement. He came back and he's had matches since. It looks like we've got the inside story on The Undertaker and he is retiring. But Triple H has said the only reason he's not getting in the ring is because he's so busy with NXT and working on the production team of Raw and SmackDown, he doesn't have time to get in ring shape. So this brings up the point for me. Shawn Michaels appeared at one of the Saudi shows, and it was an awful match, and he managed to cover for the fact that Triple H got injured. Is this injury demonstrating that Triple H's body has just reached that point where he probably shouldn't be in any high-level matches? Or is that match, as the last Triple H match, something that we really, really shouldn't be leaving as his epitaph? That should not be his final resting place, as it will in the wrestling business. When it comes to the WWE, though, the WWE, I know, have certain people they want to push, and it gives me a very worrying thought as we head in to our two-night WrestleMania this year for, hopefully, as we close the pandemic and we move back to having a one-night WrestleMania next year. It brings me to the point where we may end up seeing Triple H have his last WrestleMania match and his last ever match next year at WrestleMania. But here's a scary thought. WWE never gives you what you want all the time. So when they put Daniel Bryan into main events, they always do something else to make it so that you're not happy. One of the incidents that made people unhappy was when Kurt Angle didn't get the match he wanted as his retirement match. It makes me think, what if Vince McMahon, in his attempt to finally push that one wrestler he really wants to push, what if Triple H does have his retirement match next year at WrestleMania? What if he has it against Baron Corbin? Heaven forbid.